India is a land of festivities, but no festival is no more famous than the festival of Diwali, the festival of lights. It is a Hindu festival that is celebrated during the Hindu lunisolar months of Ashwin and Kartika between around mid-September and mid-November. The celebrations generally last from one day or 1 to 6 or 5 days. Diwali is connected to various religious events, deities, and personalities, such as being the day Rama returned to the kingdom of Ayodhya with his wife and his brother Lakshmana after defeating the demon king Ravana. It is also widely associated with Lakshmi, the god of prosperity, and Ganesha, the god of wisdom and the remover of obstacles. Other regional traditions also connect it with various other deities such as Vishnu, Krishna, Durga, Shiva, Kali, or Hanuman. Regardless of what the legend is, it is the holiday is seen as a representation of victory of good over evil, light over darkness, and wisdom over ignorance. Although Diwali is primarily a Hindu festival, variations of Diwali are also celebrated by adherents of other faiths. The Jains observe their own Diwali, which marks the celebration of the liberation of Mahavira. The Sikhs celebrate a version of Diwali called Bandi Chor Divasa to mark the release of Guru Hargobind from Mughal prison. The Buddhists also celebrate a Diwali by worshipping Lakshmi, while the Hindus of eastern India and Bangladesh generally celebrate Diwali by worshipping the goddess Kali. During the festival, the celebrants illuminate their homes, temples, and workspaces with dibas, candles, and other lanterns. Hindus, in particular, have a ritual of oil bath at dawn of each day of the festival. Diwali is also marked with fireworks, decoration of floors with rangoli designs, and other major parts at other major parts of the house. Food is also a major focus for families, partaking in feasts and the handing out of sweets to both children and adults alike. The festival is also an annual homecoming event and bonding period for families, but not just families, but also for communities as a whole, particularly those in urban areas, which will organize activities and events and gatherings for the festival. Many towns organize community parades and fairs with parades of music and dance performances in parks. Some Hindus, Jains, and Sikhs will send Diwali greeting cards to families near and far during the festive occasion, occasionally also with boxes of Indian sweets. The word Diwali or Deepavali as in the south comes from the Sanskrit word Deepavali, which meaning a row or series of lights. The term is derived from Sanskrit word Deepa, lamp, lantern, light, which shines, and Avali or a row of range of continuous lines, representing mostly denoting the practice of lighting lamps or lantern around the home in a series. The history of the festival is a matter of much debate. You definitely know that it originated in the Indian subcontinent and is likely a fusion of harvest festivals in ancient India. It is mentioned early in Sanskrit texts such as Padma Purana and Skanda Purana, both of which are completed in the second half of the first millennium CE. The Devas are mentioned in Skanda Kishore Purana as symbolizing parts of the sun, describing it as the cosmic giver of light, energy to all life, which occasionally transitions into the Hindu calendar month of Kartik. Diwali is also described by numerous travelers from outside of India. In his 11th century memoir on India, the Persian traveler and historian Al-Biruni wrote of Diwali being celebrated by Hindus on the day of the new moon in the month of Kartika. The Venetian merchant and traveler Niccolo de Conte visited India in the early 15th century and wrote in his memoir, on another of these festivals they fix up within their temples and outside of their roofs an innumerable number of oil lamps which are kept burning day and night, and that the families would gather, clothe themselves in new garments, sing and dance and feast. The 19th century Portuguese traveler Domenico Paes wrote of this visit to the Hindu Vijayanagara Empire. which reigned supreme in the in South India at the time, where Diwali was celebrated in October, with householders illuminating their homes and their temples with lamps. It is also mentioned in the Ramayana that Diwali was celebrated in Ayodhya, that only for 2 years, of course. Islamic historians of the Delhi Sultanate and the Mughal Empire also mention Diwali as and other festivals. A few notably, the Mughal Emperor Akbar welcomed and participated in the festivities, whereas others banned such festivities as Diwali and Holi, as Aurangzeb did in 1665. Publications from British colonial era also made mention of Diwali, such as the Note on Hindu Festivals published in 1799 by Sir William Jones, a philologist known for his early observations on Sanskrit and Indo-European languages. Wow. In his paper on the lunar year of Hindus, Jones, then based in Bengal, noted 4 or 5 days of Diwali in autumn months of Ashwina Kartika as the following: Buddhachadri Yamavanthanam, Diwali, Dvitya Parivat Belupuja, Bharatiya Divada, and such. Remarked Jones. The festival, according to him, is celebrated in the honor of Lakshmi, the goddess of wealth. In present-day India, the celebration of Diwali is widespread, of course. It is celebrated mostly individually at homes and as communities gather together for celebrations. Fireworks are an important part of this festival, although they do cause problems currently, air pollution and sound pollution and such, but they are still used to mark the celebration of Diwali. Also sweets such as laddu or jalebi or others are made and handed out during the festivities. During the season of Diwali, numerous rural townships and villages also host melas or fairs, where local producers and artisans trade produce and goods. A variety of entertainments are usually available for the inhabitants of the local community to enjoy. The women in particular adorn themselves in colorful attire and decorate their hands with henna. Such events are mentioned in historical records and is a common sight in India today. Diwali also marks a major shopping trend in India and is comparable to Christmas period in terms of consumer purchase and economic activity. It is like in the West. It is traditionally by a time when households purchase new clothing, home refurbishments, gifts, gold, jewelry, and other large purchases, particularly as a festival is also, as I said before, is dedicated to Lakshmi, the goddess of wealth and prosperity. Such purchases are considered auspicious. According to Rao, Diwali is one of the major festivals where rural Indians spend a significant portion of their annual income and is a means of them to renew their relationships and social networks. Diwali has also increasingly attracted cultural exchanges, becoming occasions for politicians and religious leaders of worldwide to meet Hindu and Indian origin citizens. Diplomatic staffs and neighbors many participate in other socio-political events such as a symbol to support for the diversity and inclusiveness within the Hindu community and other communities. Many governments, foreign governments, encourage sponsor Diwali-related festivities within their territories. Like the Singaporean government, the British government, and the US government all endorse Diwali as a culturally festival of the Hindu community. I cannot overstate the importance of Diwali in India and to the Indian diaspora outside of India. It is not just a Hindu festival, but a festival that is participated by every community within India, whether it is Buddhist, Jain, Sikh, Muslim, or Christian. It is an Indian festival, and it is something that is fundamental to the Indian identity. A sort of cultural marker, you could say. Also, such festivities also important to us because of the current environment, the opportunity that it gives people to have some time off, and enrich their social life, enrich, spend some time with family and friends, and just enjoy themselves. And I hope I gave a brief explanation, a good explanation of the festivities. And I hope and I wish everyone a happy Diwali. Thank you.